All right, don't mind me. I'm just finishing shoveling the snow out here. We had a snowstorm in here this morning. It didn't get in the sauce, did it?
No, we're still hot here.
Very good. Texas is known for great Tex-Mex, known for awesome barbecue, but would you be surprised to learn that one of the best lasagna recipes from all time comes from the Dallas area? It's true. And the man behind it, North Texan John Chandler, is here to share it with us. Welcome, John. Your last name doesn't end in a vowel. How could this possibly be true?
I think I'm asking myself the same question. So it's something that I started in 2001, and it's kind of morphed into its own animal.
All right. So if you go to allrecipes.com, you're the number one, right?
So the Washington Post determined a couple of months ago that it was the most popular recipe in the English language on the internet. So not only just lasagna, but of all recipes. So
did you develop this recipe?
It's my mother's heirloom to me that I've tweaked over the years and turned into some of my own little thing. But it's I think they've tracked it to 40 million hits since 2001.
40 million hits?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I'm Italian.
I've heard rumors.
All right. Well, this has got to be good, or I'm going to tell you. So what are you doing right now? Tell us. Why don't you take us through one?
So the base layer is the sauce, and I think the key to the success of people ask all the time what makes this special is that everything that's in this lasagna you can find in your pantry in the grocery store. So it's not like you have to go make a special trip or have a special piece of equipment. So basically, it's a simple and easy recipe to make. But the key to anything Italian, which you should know, is the sauce.
It is.
So
if the sauce is bad, I will leave it right there. And you know what else gets me? I'll tell you. If there's spaghetti that you get with a sauce and all you see is like a soup on the bottom, bad.
Yes, and I think the other thing in today's world is it takes time to make a good recipe. So a lot of people today rush and try to do all these things, and I think what makes this is you've got to let this sit for a couple of hours to get it all to mix together. And as we always say, it's also always better the next day.
Could you briefly tell us what's in that sauce or how to make it?
It used to be a secret, but now that 40 million people have seen it, I guess it's not a secret anymore. So I think the key thing to it has been fennel. So fennel, so basically it's ground beef, sweet Italian sausage, basil, Italian seasoning, salt, pepper, and then fennel. I think fennel kind of sweetens it up, and I think the other secret is sugar.
All right.
Because anybody knows about cooking with tomatoes, they're very acidic, so a little bit of sugar takes that away and makes it a little bit more palatable.
All right, so you got your base sauce.
Yep, then we just layer on some noodles.
And Carrie and Sharon, why don't you come in here? You're standing on the wings with bated breath, I could tell, and maybe you can help us with this and maybe taste something. But so basically a layer of noodles?
A layer of noodles, and then the next key ingredient is cheese. So this is just ricotta, an egg, and a little bit of parsley, and you take this and just spoon it on.
Ricotta, egg, and a little parsley.
So the egg helps kind of make it moisten it and make it easier to spread. You do this.
Why do you think it's so popular, this recipe?
Because it's simple. I mean, I think the key to this is that it's not complicated. So it doesn't take a lot to make it, and once again, you can find everything you want in the kitchen.
Okay.
So this one's done. So once you're done kind of all this, so then another layer of mozzarella here.
How many hits did you say? 40 million or something like that?
40 million.
I hope you're getting some kind of kickback from it.
The funny thing is that's the question everyone asks me is, now what do you do with it? So there have been some interesting offers on the table, maybe some frozen food, so maybe to a shelf near you, so we'll see. So, and we'll go through this. And then the key here is just we layer this. So we go meat, pasta, cheese, and please do.
How many layers do you do?
Just 3.
Just 3.
So then we'll do another layer of noodles, more cheese, and then sauce and a little bit of layer of cheese, and then you bake it.
Do you think the secret to your success not only is the recipe, but the fact that you titled it World's Best Lasagna?
I get asked that a lot too, and I did it kind of as a tongue-in-cheek name.
Right, I remember you saying
I did it as a
and then
as
it
a
came
joke.
true.
And then I didn't even go back to the website for 2 years, and I went back, and there it was, the #1 recipe. And I think also credit allrecipes.com because it is a community site. So everyone, if you read, there's 8,000 reviews that people have actually written a comment about how they changed it to red wine, or they've changed certain things. They've gone gluten-free. So I think the shared experience here is that everyone's made it their own. It's not just mine, it's everyone's.
But all in all, the reviews on this, it's gotten like 5 stars across the board.
Yes.
Yes.
So I think 8,500. So this
enough talk. Can we eat?
Sure. I'm ready. Sharon, you do the honors.
Proof is in the lasagna, not the pudding, right?
That's right. Hey, I see Ron Corning over here.
Come on in, Ron.
I don't know if I brought enough.
Can you get in on it? Better bring your own fork.
Or I'll feed you here.
Let's do a quick vote. Best, worst. No, don't do worst.
Oh,
God.
oh, perfect.
Oh, perfect.
It's so hearty.
Let me see, Larry.
It is a comfort food.
Thank you very much.
Right? It's like
I don't.
hearty.
That's really good.
Since this is your recipe, could you weasel me in here because I can't get close enough to it?
I'll move them out of your way for you.
Is it good, Ron?
Lasagna for breakfast.
He's getting a second bite. I think it's good. Yeah.
There is a lot of pressure
like
these
it.
days. So like with the name comes a lot of pressure, but it better be really good. So I think I'm a little scared when people go, we're going to make it this weekend.
It is all about the sauce. It's all about the sauce.
John, thank you so much.
Hey, my pleasure.
World's Best
I've got-
Lasagna right here, and you can find a copy of his recipe on our website. It's
I've got one thing to say.
WFAA.com/GMT. What do you have to say? More? It's a Mike Castellucci. He
Italian
likes
praise,
the
I appreciate
lasagna. All right, there's plenty more ahead on this Monday edition of GMT.
All right, grab your chainsaw. That's right, we're carving pumpkins. It's a Halloween tradition taken to the extreme when GMT continues. There he is. We'll be right back. And want the spookiest jack-o'-lanterns on